Hey Periscope, what's up? How are we doing today? Good morning, entrepreneur. Listen up, listen up. So this scope is about one thing and one thing and only. And what this is, what up, Teddy Bear Guy, 4 Point Triangle, that's my team. If your family or friends aren't entrepreneurs or business owners, don't take business advice from them. Here's why. How can someone that doesn't know how to, what's up, Angel? How can someone that doesn't know how to do the backstroke teach you how to swim? Or how can someone that doesn't know how to swim teach you the backstroke? They can't. So how can someone that's not an entrepreneur or business owner um, teach you how to be a better entrepreneur, a better business owner? How can that person show you the things that you need to do to improve? They can't. So it's very important that when you, and thank you for the hearts, by the way, I love them. The best way to grow your business or to grow as an entrepreneur or to grow as a business person is to take advice from people that have been there, the people that did it, the people that are doing it, the people that are in the fire, because they can actually relate to what you have going on. Um, your family and friends may have great intentions and they may really want to see you succeed, but they won't understand what it takes for you to succeed. They won't understand what to do when there's a crisis in your business. They won't understand how to get you customers. They won't understand how to market your business. They won't understand all of that other stuff. They just won't know how to do it because that's not their wheelhouse. That's not what they do. So we need to get people understanding that in order for you to succeed as an entrepreneur or business person, you have to surround yourself with like minds. You have to surround yourself with people that get it. You have to get mentors and advisors and mastermind with people that are on that same wavelength as you. It's very important to understand that. I just need you guys to get that because I see so many entrepreneurs out there. The first thing they do is go to their family and friends and ask them for business advice. What do you think about this? What do you think about? And they, even though if they give you the answer, it won't be an accurate answer because they're not from that wheelhouse. Actually, on my website, www.mrstinkykcakes.com, I have a thank you companion. Right, they will try to discourage you. I do a lot of blog posts, and one of them I did for Virgin. I talked about the keys to a successful startup. Um, so just go on www.mrstinkykcakes.com, scroll down for the blogs, and read that article that I did for Virgin. The keys to a successful startup. Um, what I need you to do is let me see your thing. So I'm gonna just give you. That's the website there, mrstinkykcakes.com. And I want you to go and read that blog post. From you're gonna see it. You see the Virgin logo on the website. Um, three things a successful startup is very important. But one of the key things is to have people in your corner, people around you, people that surrounding you that are entrepreneurs and business people, and because see, the key to succeeding in entrepreneurship is really knowing and doing things that most people don't do, right? And we're normally taught to be workers. So if you go to a worker or an employee and ask them how to succeed or how to grow a business, they won't be able to tell you. I mean, they'll basically be able to tell you how to be a better employee, how to work hard, right? But to succeed in this entrepreneurship game, it isn't only working hard, it's also about working smart and working right. And that's the kind of things that you learn from fellow entrepreneurs and successful entrepreneurs, successful business people. They teach you the things on how to work smart and work right. Employees teach you how to work hard. right? So if you go to your family and friends that don't own businesses, that's what they're going to teach you. They're going to teach you how to work hard. All right. So that's when I put this out there, it's not really to discourage you to not go to your family and friends. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Um, you gotta have the right people in your team. You gotta have the right people around you. You have to be around people that know what they're doing, because they're gonna give you the fast track to where you gotta be. They're gonna put you exactly where you need to be. They're gonna put you on track. They're gonna tell you the things that you need to do. They're gonna tell you things that you don't even know you need to do, right? And that's the key to having a great mentor or a great advisory board. One of the things we do at Cambridge Entrepreneur Academy is we mastermind with people. Matter of fact, before I jumped on the scope, we were masterminding with a lady out in the Bahamas, and she now puts on these amazing events for people in the U.S. Anyone that wants to put together like a business retreat, she organizes that retreat for them, and she does all the hotel accommodations, the travel arrangements, everything. So literally, these business people, all they have to do is hop on a plane and have that destination, have everything taken care of for them, which is a great idea. So through masterminding with her, we right now helping her lay out the blueprint for her first business conference that she's going to be hosting down there. But everything's coming together really fast for her. Actually, she just said it in the last week. She had 4 new clients from the U.S. reach out to her, and her clients can range. A client for her could be anywhere from $5,000 to $100,000. It depends on what kind of packages people want, and even more if it's something more intensive. So think about that: 4 new clients for her over the past week. But that's because John and I at the academy, we're telling her the things to do to succeed in business, because we've done these things. So we're not guessing. We're not just trying to figure it out. Whereas if you go to your family and friends, you get this great idea. And I saw someone in the post said that even family and friends a lot of times discourage you, which is true, because they when you say you want to be an entrepreneur, start your business, to family members, especially if they never did it, sometimes their fear is what responds, and they go, "Oh my goodness, you never started a business before, you're gonna fail." Da 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 da. But when you have the right people that you mastermind with and sharing your idea with and growing with, successful people don't think in terms of failure. And they don't think in terms of fear. They don't think in terms of things going wrong. They think in terms of things going right. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I advise you today to seek advice from business people, from mentors, from entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, and people that did it, because they could help you get to where you want to get to faster. So I just need you to understand that, and hopefully you get that. Once again, I'm going to end the scope of that, but just keep in mind, the reason you don't want to go to family members and friends that aren't business owners and entrepreneurs, Miss Trini said, they judge you by your past or what they think you're able to do. This is true, right? I wrote a blog post a couple of weeks ago, and I said how, family and friends, sometimes they look at you as, whatever your old nickname is as a kid. They can't see past what you were as a kid. They look at you as that, and they judge you based on that. They can't see all the strides you've made. But complete strangers will see it, because all the stranger would see is that your product or service offers a solution that they're looking for. So that's why it's critical to learn from people that aren't family and friends, because once again, family and friends that don't have businesses or aren't entrepreneurs, they can't even begin to comprehend what it takes to succeed at entrepreneurship. They will always, the chances are they're working for someone, which means they're an employee. So when it comes to working, there's 3 types of work. What's up, dream chasers? There's 3 types of work. There's work hard, work smart, work right. Employees are taught to work hard. Work hard and you'll get a promotion. So they work hard, right? Employers, bosses, entrepreneurs, business owners, we're taught to work smart and work right, right? And so if you go to someone with an employee mindset and you ask them about your business or look for business advice from them, They're always going to tell you to work harder. I'm going to tell you right now, working hard is important in business. That's not the solution. Just think about all the people that you know that worked hard all of their life that ended up with nothing or very little. And then you think of people that you know that make a lot of money, and they seem to work less, right? So you want to learn to work smart and work right, not work hard. But I'm getting ready to go to a picnic, so I'm gonna keep this scope short. My family's ready to go. What has been your most challenging moment as an entrepreneur? You know, it's great question, Dream Chasers. So my most challenging moment was when I ended up in the ICU. Which ended up being a blessing for me. I was trying to figure out, like, okay, because I was 27, so I had this whole plan on running my business. I was going to be the person. But when I was in the ICU, I was like, yo, how am I going to grow this business if, I'm sick permanently or if something worse happens? And so the challenge was figuring out that model. And, one of the best things that happened was I stepped back, I looked at what I was doing, how much I was doing, and I realized that I'm just working a lot for myself. I have to work smart. So I kind of changed stuff up. I reached out to a few wildly successful people that were like, 9-figure earners, and I was asking them how they do it. And they taught me how to create systems and manage what I have going on. And that right there was a challenge to adjust. But once I adjusted, business became easier. So anyway, I'm going to head out. Unless there's any other questions pop up. But like I said, I'm about to head out to a picnic and my family's ready. And I'm actually still in my pajamas. So I gotta go get dressed and all this good stuff. But thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it. Once again, if you want to get in touch with me, you just go to www.mrstinkykcakes.com. We could work with you on your business and helping you grow your business. Like I said, we help entrepreneurs all over the world, as far as Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Bahamas, America, Africa, Europe, everywhere. So let's do it. All right. Hope you have a great day. Family and friends, no go. You don't want to go to them for business advice. What do you think about passive? I love passive income businesses. I think it's do the work one time, get paid over and over. That's the world's wealthiest people. That's how they become wealthy. So it's a smart business model. So, all right. I talk to people who are challenged with making the leap. What advice? What do you mean making the leap to do what? Become an entrepreneur? If you're talking about if someone having a challenge to become an entrepreneur, that person's probably not an entrepreneur. Because entrepreneurs, they have this addiction to solving problems. Like sometimes fear. I'm telling you, like I said in my book, Launch and Stand Out. At the back of the book, I wrote this: fear kills more dreams than lack of resources ever will. Okay, so sometimes people are just terrified. Someone come get the dog, please. I got my dog trying to jump over the table. Lou! This dog is sitting here drinking milk. Sorry, I'm at my house. My kids just left the cereal on the table and the dog started drinking. Put it in the kitchen, please. Okay, I'll put it in the Sorry, so to get sidetracked. Yeah, so when you look at businesses and passive income and stuff like that, that's just great. You want to build systems that work with you or without you. That's just the entrepreneur's dream. Sometimes I run out of answers for them. It's a great response. Yeah. So like if someone's an entrepreneur, man, you can't stop that. Like it's an addiction. It's what we do. We create solutions to problems. So if someone you got to convince them to be an entrepreneur. Maybe they're more of a business person and they could operate a system. You could encourage them to buy a franchise or buy an existing business and they could just manage the business. But I don't know. I never really had that. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 9. So I just always find ways to generate revenue with things that I do. Quit your job, you want the money, and I'll figure it out. Yeah, but if you have a family Right? This is the thing about an entrepreneur, right? So if you have a family and you're an entrepreneur, what you're gonna be doing is working a 9 to 5 because you're just starting out. Because when you first start out as an entrepreneur, you have to figure out what your customers want, and you got to figure out the whole systems, right? But when you're a true entrepreneur, you'll work a 9 to 5, right? 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. But then you also work another 9 to 5, which is your entrepreneurial endeavor, from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. And you'll do whatever it takes to make that work when you're a real entrepreneur. And sometimes people become accidental entrepreneurs where they lose their job and now they have to go into hustle mode because they have that entrepreneurial mindset in them. They have to go into hustle mode and then they start generating revenue doing something. But it's really not that right. Like right now in this day and time, it's so easy to become an entrepreneur because you could test your idea, you could test your theories before you take it to market, and then you could rock it out. So anyway, this was a great scope. Thank you for spending some time with me. Time is the most valuable commodity. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Like I said, you could always reach me at www.mrstinkykcakes.com. As an entrepreneur, which do you prefer, trying to start a new market, or using an existing market? Well, that's a kind of interesting question because if you think about it, you're not really starting a new market because there's really nothing new. You could introduce something to a new demographic, but like my approach to entrepreneurship, like I sell stuff to people that people want. What's up, Taney? Good to see you. I sell stuff to people. I provide solutions to problems that people have. That's how I attack entrepreneurship. I don't go, oh, I got this good idea. I'm gonna learn how to paint the sky purple, and I'm gonna sell everybody a paintbrush. No, if no one's asking for a paintbrush to paint the sky purple, I'm not spending my time and energy doing that. But let's just say I realize that, for example, like Periscope is huge. A lot of people into Periscope, right? So I would be my type of entrepreneurship. I would put together like a Periscope kit where they get all the different tools and techniques to make their Periscope experience a little more user friendly, and I might give them a training on how to run Periscope because I know people want that. I think a lot of people think this entrepreneurship thing, they kind of get it wrong. They think it's about being, some kind of hustler or some kind of. You got to hustle, but or coming up with some kind of grandiose thing. No, that's not. The people that make money in entrepreneurship really rarely come up with something really brand new. Even if you look at all that money Facebook is making, Mark Zuckerberg didn't create the communication. Mark Zuckerberg didn't create a way for people to meet online. He just made it better and made it a better user experience. So the entrepreneurs that win and that stuff, it's not really about a new market. It's more about making the experience a better experience for the users, because aka the people, because that's where you get your money from. If you build something that no one wants, then you make no money. If you build something that people want, you make money. So if you're in business, if you are becoming an entrepreneur in business to make money, you want to be doing things that people want, and just give the people what they want. So that's my answer, my long answer to your question. I hope that makes sense. But if you're an entrepreneur, provide a product or service that people want so they could buy it from you. All right? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Alrighty, so like I said, time is the most valuable commodity. Thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate you. Entrepreneurs bring together resources at lower level to create something at higher level. Right, it's actually really simple. Like, buy low, sell high, right? Create a solution to a problem and minimize that. Like, the cost to you should be something that you could make a profit on. If I hate to tell people, or burst someone's bubble, to think that, you just create this thing and people want it. It doesn't work like that. You want to create something that people want, and you want to be able to make a profit. I'm not saying, some people have this issue with money. I don't. Like, I have no problem making money. I'm cool with it, and I enjoy it. I think it's a fun thing. What I love the most is building the system that produces the money. Like with Stinky Cakes, for example, I built that whole system out as to how to create the baby gifts, how to deliver the baby gifts, how to, I built the whole system. And so when people order baby gift, we make money. But it's kind of cool when you think about it from the standpoint of coming up with an idea from nothing to making it something tangible. that people could hold and share and spread love through. And it's just really a simple solution. But I didn't go to my family or friends and ask them to help me start the business because I know they don't know anything about business. So I didn't ask them questions. I asked questions of multi-millionaires and billionaires, like, hey, how would you do this? And those people taught me stuff that put my business further ahead than me trying to figure it out. I would have figured it out on my own, but it taken me like 5 to 10 years. But that's why I say by year 3, I was doing what I wanted to do until I got sick. And then I learned how to manage that and switch it up. So that's all I want to say today. So make it matter. Whatever you do, make it matter. Do it right. Do it big. Make it matter. It's very important. What? What about it? No, we're not doing that right now. You always have good scopes, bro. Keep rocking. Thank you. Let me come here, Lou. Lou, come here. So I'm actually, I'll show it. Come here. So my son, he's bringing me his little thing, and I kind of, you don't have to show him, so you can't come. So I want to show you this thing. So he won this little. Then they talk about entrepreneurship. Okay, I'm gonna give you a simple example of entrepreneurship. So he won this little gumball machine at Chuck E. Cheese, right? So what he did, I'm getting feedback. What he did was, he told my other 2 sons that, hey, if you wanted one of these bubble gums, it's gonna be 5 cents, right? So he 25 cents. So he turned around, and what he did was started selling the gum to him. So he got a toy from Chuck E. Cheese, and his entrepreneurial mind kicked in, and he started selling the gum to the other kids, right? Problem, solution. The problem was the kids wanted candy. He offered them a solution. Here's your candy, but it's going to cost you 25 cents. That's entrepreneurship, okay? Finding a problem people have and then solving it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, it's in his DNA. But yeah, I just want you guys to know that how you could connect with me. It's really simple. All you got to do is go to www.mrstinkycakes.com. And that's it. Yep, that's it right there. www.mrstinkycakes.com. Screenshot that. And if you want to talk entrepreneurship, marketing, and branding, let's do it. And if you want to grow your business or start a business and don't know what to do, go there, and we'll help you. It's myself and the guy that started the Vermont Teddy Bear Company. We teamed up, and we helping entrepreneurs all over the world. So let's get you right and get you the way you want to be. All right. So yeah, post that link one more time. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it, Dream Chasers. Let's do it. Go to the website and then use the contact form, and then let's set it up. Thanks, Girls on the Rise. She's, it's funny, cool story. Girls on the Rise saw me on Periscope. She reached out to me on Facebook, and then she signed up for the academy. And like now, she's on fire right now. She just sent us these 2 letters that we're reviewing. Her first piece of marketing material that she's gonna be sending out to people, and she's gonna do really well because she's an action taker. So like it's just really that. It's just what it is. And that's why I come on my scopes, no hype, no fluff. I come on talking, and the people that realize that what I'm saying is a real deal, it resonates, and people that are looking for hype and fluff, and you're gonna make $10,000 in 2 hours. They go somewhere else and waste their money, and then get mad and angry at entrepreneurship and online businesses and stuff like that, and then start telling their family friends, "Oh, don't do that. That stuff will never work. No one makes money online." And that's what most family and friends say. Because they don't know where to go. And so Girls on the Rise, you should actually follow her as well. Girls on the Rise, post something again so they can follow you too, and then you could she could share your journey with them as well. But that's just what it is. I'm really good at marketing, but when it comes to marketing, Cambridge Entrepreneur Academy, I don't ever do hype and fluff. I just don't, because there's no reason to do it, because I don't want hypey fluffy people coming back. I want people that are going to, be dedicated, put in the work, make things happen, be committed to themselves, and that's who we work with, because those are the people that succeed at entrepreneurship. So that's what we do. So anyway, but yeah, Dream Chasers, go on the website www.mrstinkycakes.com and use the contact form, and I'll reach out to you so I could jump on your podcast. Our suggestion blew over. Exactly. Follow Girls on the Rise. She's for real. She's putting in the work. She's working. I love it. So, alrighty. Okay, perfect. I'm heading out, but remember, in closing, you don't want to take business advice from family and friends. You could actually use them for marketing purposes, and I'll do another scope on that later. You could use them for marketing purposes and gathering data, but you don't want to go to them for business advice because they aren't business owners. They don't know how to run a business. It's just not what they do. So they won't be able to tell you what to do. All right. So anyway, we're gonna head out. Thank you again. Time is the most valued commodity. Thank you for spending your time with me. I gotta go head up this picnic, and I gotta go get dressed and all this good stuff. So thank you once again, and make sure you follow me. Hit the little guide, and then follow me so you catch the next scope when I drop more of these entrepreneurial nuggets. All right. So until next time, peace. Time is the most valuable commodity. I have to stress that. So thank you for spending some of your time with me. I appreciate you. You could get money back. You could get money back, but you can't get time back. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.